Standing at 2,544 meters, Moldoveanu Peak proudly claims its title as the highest point in Romania. But today, I'm not just hiking to the top, I'm spending the night there. Before we set up camp at the summit, there's a challenging journey ahead. And trust me, Moldoveanu doesn't make it easy. What will we find waiting at the peak? Let's find out together. We started this adventure as 4 friends on a warm summer day. What seemed like a casual idea, hiking to Romania's highest point and camping overnight, quickly turned into a real test of endurance. It's not just a hike. If you're staying overnight, you're also hauling tents, sleeping gear and extra food. And let's just say I may have underestimated how much colder the nights can get out there.
It's just so fucking cold.
But we'll get to that. The journey begins peacefully, walking along a serene river surrounded by vibrant greenery. The scenery is stunning. Thick forests, the sound of running water, and nature in full bloom. We took it slow, savoring the tranquility, pausing for snacks, and really appreciating the lush surroundings. It's the kind of beauty that makes you forget, for a moment, how tough the road ahead will be. As we gained altitude, the landscape transformed. We left the forest behind and entered the higher zone, where the trees disappeared, giving way to open grasslands, low shrubs, and hardy alpine flora. This is where the hike really starts to feel different, more raw, more exposed. Then, as if on cue, the scenery took a sharp turn. The clouds rolled in fast, the wind picked up, and the mountain suddenly felt like a completely different beast. The real climb was about to begin. Let me tell you, nothing sends chills down your spine like cold winds hitting you after a steep climb when you're drenched in sweat. Breaks that once felt like relaxation now felt like a rush to keep moving and stay warm. Finally, we reached our camp spot for the night. After setting down our heavy packs, we hiked to the peak, but not before getting some of that delicious mountain liquor. Without the extra weight, this part of the hike was more exhilarating, but it wasn't easy. Some sections required actual climbing using our hands to pull ourselves up. And that's when I saw it, the Romanian flag, waving proudly at the peak. There we were, standing on the highest point in the country. It was surreal. And then we were treated with something magical. The sun was setting behind us, but the sky in front of us was filled with clouds. The light hit in such a way that it looked like an angel was descending through the mist. I mean, just look at this. It's like heaven opened up right before us. And oh, is that angel waving? So cool! But with the peak reached, the sun was setting fast. And night was upon us. Let me tell you this, even if it was midsummer, those nighttime temperatures, brutal. And this is where being lazy turned out to be the worst option. Because instead of taking a real sleeping bag like the Carinthia Defense 6, which is excellent for cold weather, I decided to take a rather light approach. As you can imagine, my night was looking pretty bleak, but I was incredibly lucky that Nana had thought ahead and brought a bigger, much warmer sleeping bag. And being the kind soul she is, she didn't just keep it to herself, she shared it with me, warming me up and quite literally saving me from freezing. Against all odds, I made it through the night and was lucky enough to witness the sun rise over Moldoveanu once again. The view from the peak in the early morning light, absolutely worth every freezing minute. I don't know. But the adventure wasn't over yet. Before heading down, we couldn't resist taking a dip in one of the mountain's icy rivers. It's funny really. Just hours earlier I was practically an icicle shivering through the night, and now here I am willingly plunging into freezing water. Just human nature, I guess. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this wild adventure to the top of Romania. I hope you enjoyed the journey as much as I did. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more epic hikes and challenges. See you in the next one.